Well, we have reached Mchinji, which is the final frontier, the final town of Malawi. It's a very bustling place, pretty typical Malawian town, very friendly seeming, mixture of people doing all sorts of different things, and we're off to find somewhere to stay. Well, folks, welcome to Zambia, country number 7. We've just come through the border. Best border crossing so far, Malawi into Zambia. Very fast, very fast. Honestly, the whole process was about 15 minutes, with another 10 minutes just getting rid of our local currency on the black market. Whole load of trucks waiting to cross the border, and we're going to head on into town. It's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly here. It's only about 13 or 14 degrees this morning, so maybe the winter is catching up with us. Immediately more development here in Zambia. A cycle lane, a pedestrian lane, and a lane for the cars. There's a butcher bike parked outside the phone shop here. Not the most appealing. So far we've been really pleasantly surprised by the amenities and the development that's here in Zambia. We've just come to the first town, it's called Chipata, and found everything we need immediately. ATMs, supermarkets.
Okay, so first potential major, broken spoke, and yeah, I don't really have all the tools for this one. Need to get the cassette off, need to get a new nipple for the spoke. It's got the spoke, but yeah, we're going to be relying on the Africans for this one tomorrow morning. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay,
this is what happens when you have a broken spoke and no cassette tools. Okay. This one. Ooh, oh, sorry. So the not recommended hammer and chisel method has been used to remove the cassette lock ring. Got access to where that new spoke needs to go. And here we are in the back street of Chipata. There's the bike repair team. How are we feeling, Mr. Anderson? Are you hopeful?
We got it off. It's just a matter of whether we can get it back on again, that's the question.
Let's get this new spoke in and go from there. Just truing up the wheel. Well, Dan got pretty lucky with his spoke in Chipata. However, it's not all good news. He's also got a whole load of cracks in the rim of his rear wheel, and so I don't really know what's going to happen there. He's just marked up where the cracks are, and we'll just keep an eye on them. But I guess the wise thing to do will be to try and source a new rim in Lusaka. We have been really impressed with the amount of development here in Zambia. Just across there is a kids' play park with grass, and this lodge that we're at is really smart, and these lodges will let you camp for $5, or there's a room for about $8 or $9. Definitely back into the land of civilization, development and creature comforts.
Hi.
How are you? Nothing for miles around, but a few kids will appear out of the bush. Hey.
Give me my pen.
I'm not sure what I did with it.
Which one?
This is your typical Zambian village. These are the villages that we are cycling past all day long, and today we're doing about 100 miles, and really there's not much of anything, just a few of those villages, yeah, every 20 or 30k, not a lot else. Coming down to the lowest point that we'll be at in Zambia, only 400 meters above sea level, and this is the Luangwa River. So we'll cross this bridge, and then we've got a long climb all the way up to Lusaka. Sun's just about to come up. This is where we camped last night. Just off from the road behind a gas station here. But we have water and somewhere reasonably secure to stay. Just gonna get things packed up, get ourselves to the capital city of Zambia. How you feeling? 300 miles in a row?
Not like that, really.
Says it all.